There you are in the middle of Broadway, and you want to get away. You climb on a horse-drawn bus. It sways back and forth so violently that some passengers get seasick. You try walking, but there are no street lights. They haven't been invented yet. Horses, people, buses, and carriages are all pushing and shoving on Broadway. Pedestrians often get killed in traffic accidents. Have you had enough of the good old days? So had a lot of people in the 19th century. The politicians said that soot in the air was a sign of modern progress, but most people were beginning to gasp for fresh air. Fresh air was the last thing that Boss Tweed cared about. He was a scoundrel, a real bad guy who controlled most of the city's jobs and services. He used his power to get money for himself. He bribed others and forced them to do as he wished. Here's an example of the way he worked. A new city courthouse was to be built. Boss Tweed became the contractor and charged the city 3 or 4 times what the building actually cost. He put the difference in his pocket. Then he filled the building with 50 sofas and charged the city $5,000 for each. How did he get away with that? Well, he was charming, in a scoundrelly way, so he fooled people. Many citizens didn't realize he was stealing from them, and because he was so powerful, those who did know were afraid to do anything about it. Who is the boss? William Marcy Tweed was called Boss Tweed because that was exactly what he was, the boss. He wasn't elected to run New York, but he did it anyway. He was actually a city alderman. An alderman is a member of a city legislative body. He was never mayor. It didn't matter. He controlled the New York State Democratic Party and the Tammany Hall political machine. Tweed put graft, getting dishonest money, on a business-like basis. All city contracts were padded by a fixed amount, which went to Tweed and his cronies. At the Tammany Clubhouse, he slept in a bed with blue silk sheets. He sometimes entertained on his yacht, the William M. Tweed, which had a crew of 12 fancy furniture and oriental rugs. When Tweed went to jail, he was asked his occupation. He said statesman.